So, Patrick, we've mentioned title exams a few times. So,
Mhm.
what is a title examination and what would we expect to see on one?
Great question. So, the title exam itself is a document that we're going to create through the examination of the public record. So, our title examiner here in Ohio, they have to go to several places. They're going to start with maybe the auditor's office. They're going to take a look at the recorder's office. They're going to look in the common pleas court. Some of them will take a look at the bankruptcy court, depending on the county that we're looking at, as well as some municipal courts. So our title examiners, he's going around quite a few places to be able to put this together. Standard time, I'm going to tell you, for a title exam for us to get it back from when we start it is going to be 3 to 5 business days. Um, so when you're trying to figure out how quick can I close, it might be at least 5 days before I even know what the
Mm-hmm.
title looks like. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We tried at one time to do registered land, which was everybody ended up having to write everything on the property. It didn't work out. The state got rid of it. Most of the counties have abolished it. Some of them still do. And that can affect your title exam a little bit. When we do the title exam, since we're looking at the public record, in theory, I could go back on a chain of title and I could go from the current owner all the way back to when the state chartered the property when we became a state in the 1800s, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would take a lot of time and cost a lot of money. So the state has a Marketable Title Act. The Marketable Title Act says that marketable title is 42 years root of title. So I'm going to go through those public records for 42 years, and I'm going to find out who owned it 42 years ago. I'm going to go to the deed when they purchased the property. So maybe it's 43, maybe it's 45 years. And I'm going to take a look at that deed. I'm going to find out, is that a general warranty deed or is it a quitclaim deed? Now, if it's a general warranty deed, that's where I stop. If it's a quitclaim deed, I have to go back to the next warranty deed. So in theory, I could get more and more and more than 42 years, adding them in. But that's where we're going to start. Is we're going to start with the public record, anything that's been recorded against that property for 42 years. Now, we talked about dower earlier, and I mentioned 50 years, right? And now I've got something that says I only have to go back 42. So this is a great point. There are going to be things in your title exam that are insured but will never be seen in the public record. So despite the fact that I'm doing all these searches, I'm checking for liens with the common pleas court. I'm checking for deed records with the recorder's office. I'm looking for powers of attorney that may have been used for a deed that need to be recorded but weren't. Um, any of those items, if they were forged, when I look at it in the public record, I won't know. I don't know what everybody's signature looks like. I don't know every single notary that notarizes a deed. When I see it in the public record, I, as an insurer, have to take a risk and understand that these people are professionals, and if they're doing their job professionally, that this deed is legitimate and I will insure it. But even if it says general warranty deed, I don't know because I've never known those persons. And that is a risk that does get insured, right? So something like that, something that is greater than that 42 years, but still is out there, that's something that you get insurance against.